and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Our game tonight featuring the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So here's Dallas's starting group. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Flag is out there with Klay Thompson, and it's Washington in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at small forward. With a handful of games played now, we can start to get a sense of how things might shape up this season, Stan.
Yeah, you can get a feel for how things might stack up in a few months' time. You see which teams have put something special together and which teams still have work to do.
Now here's Harris. Three-pointer. Thompson's shot is off. Davis against Thompson. Davis can't hit. And here's Detroit, and the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
3 on the clock from deep three-point land. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Dallas shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Now here's Cunningham, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Duren finds Harris, and Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Washington outside. There's Davis with the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham on the wing. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Flagg. Left side, Davis. Over Harris. Davis misses.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
And Harris throws it down.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Back to Davis. Rebound Detroit.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Robinson passes to Cunningham. He can't hit that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort to the middle. Oh, stolen by Harris. Over to the left wing. Washington against Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Washington. 4 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Lively. On the wing, Davis. Here's Flag. Cunningham with some nice D. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And here's Harris. Now Duren. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And here's Cunningham outside. Buries it from 3.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 6 so far. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Now here's Davis. 26 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Robinson with it. Defended by Thompson. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Detroit leading by 4. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
And this is how intense Davis is on that offensive glass. He just loves stuffing misses back in.
Now here's Cunningham. Clock at 6. Robinson for 3. Davis for the rebound. And Davis has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Here's Lively. Pass to Thompson. Over Robinson. Now here's Thompson. Davis from long range. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
The Pistons have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Washington. No good. That would have tied it.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
To end the drought. And Duren finishes inside. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Out to the right wing. Oh, stolen by Harris. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Flag. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Harris. And there's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. LeVert comes in for Robinson. The Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Harris. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Duran finds Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Up and over Russell. No good. A bit long that time.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Davis. He's got 7. And it's all tied up. Davis has got 9.
You know, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Duran. Now Harris. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Detroit.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Sasser comes in for Cade Cunningham. He gets it in there.
Oh, defenses try to get physical with Russell, but he has great body control and composure. Tough to throw him off his game.
.107 left to play in the first. Pass to Stewart. And here's Harris. And Gafford with the block. Outside Christie. Here's Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. Holland with a rebound. The Pistons leading. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
LeVert goes against Russell. Martin with a screen on LeVert. Martin with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Mavericks leading. Marshall passes to Kelly. Gafford with the ball. No points so far. The 3 from Russell. LeVert with a rebound. And for the Pistons, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Sasser. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Christie passes to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Christie finds Russell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Marshall. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Holland. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. We'll stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Karis LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
Shot clock at 3. Dallas, no good that time either. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
So for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Jones. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Dallas also making some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Flagg comes in for Kelly. And it's P.J. Washington in for Christie. Now here's Davis. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had, and being with different players and seeing them improve, now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
AD! An easy target on the lob.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Cunningham against Russell. And that one's good. Cunningham.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Davis looking it over. Russell, the pass to Washington. Back to Russell. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Holland. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. No good off the glass.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's Holland. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham against Russell. Fade away. And it's Cunningham missing. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Flagg. Gafford the screen. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Cunningham looking around. Here's Holland. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Davis. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Flagg. Russell from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 5.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Looking to get back on track. And Cunningham throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Washington outside. Outside Davis. Pass to Washington. Russell from outside. Offensive board. Lively. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Ausar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
And he sinks the second.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Pass to Flag. Thompson with a screen. Launches it. And Flag with a three. He's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Harris against Davis. Outside Robinson. Takes a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
Washington outside. Out to Thompson. Outside Davis. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Pistons have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times, and he just gets the job done.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
Pass to Flag. Screen by Lively. From downtown. Rebound Detroit. Following this game, they host the Magic, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Cunningham, a screen on Thompson. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Flag. Now here's Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Flag. He has 7. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham passes to Durant. 1:50 left in the first half of this game. To the paint.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Durham brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Harris. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Lively. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Here's Flag. There's Davis with the 3. Davis showing his range.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Cunningham outside.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A. Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
This is Harris putting his physicality to good use, making sure he gets some contact inside and draws the whistle.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Thompson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. So he gets them both. 5 ticks left in the first half. And here's Thompson for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Klay Thompson is out there with flag. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson finds Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. And it's flagged with a rebound.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Over his long career, when you look at the assist numbers for Harris, they're very good for a wing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Flag. Thompson, a screen on Cunningham. Goes up at the stripe. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Washington. Harris outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
And for Dallas, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Washington. Davis with a screen on Thompson to the middle. AD doing what he does.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Back to Cunningham. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 12.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Here's Flagg. He has 7. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Brian?
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. He tries the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pistons trail by 4. Harris left side. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The Mavericks pull it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Flagg. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Davis against Harris to stop the run. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 11. Pass to Flagg. Inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 9-point game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Detroit, second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Harris against Davis. Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. And here's Thompson for 3. Can't hit that one. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Outside Davis. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Thompson with some nice D.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
For 3, Robinson. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Lively against Cunningham. Here's Washington. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now an 11-point Maverick lead. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Cunningham. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
And Detroit making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Russell is checked in. Here's Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson passes to Thompson. Washington against Harris. Just 4 to shoot.
The defense is giving them plenty of trouble here in the second half. They may need to run some new plays.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
Outside Russell. Launches a three. Hits a three-pointer. Russell's got 8.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Here's LeVert. Yet to see a basket. Outside Robinson. Harris outside. Robinson against Thompson. Robinson into the lane. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that sometimes is a tough area for Thompson, but he manages to get off a smooth shot.
Here's Russell. Give him 8. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds now. Robinson passes to LeVert and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Pistons making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Thompson outside. Here's Flagg. Lets a 3 fly. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
The 3 from Thompson. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as many as 14. Russell against Thompson. Washington outside. The 3. No luck on that one. Pistons trail by 11. To the middle. It's stolen by Washington. Russell with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Pass to Flagg. And he dunks it down.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. Harris on the wing. Back to LeVert. Up and over Russell. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Here's Russell. He's checked by LeVert. And here's Russell. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And there is an undeniable swagger to Russell's game. He plays with a ton of confidence and knows what he can do out there.
And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Cunningham comes in for Robinson. And Sasser's subbed in for Thompson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Stewart, a screen on Christie. Pass to Stewart. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Cunningham. For 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
On the wing, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left block shot on the way. Uses the glass to drop it in. Davis has got 22.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 17. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Cunningham outside. Looking to get it going. Christie with some nice D.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment.
Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Cade Cunningham out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Holland in at the four-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Russell from outside. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Detroit moving the ball around. LeVert outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Holland for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Russell. Down low. There's the steal. LeVert right side. Lots of room. Rebounded by Marshall.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Gafford. Marshall outside. Davis with a screen on LeVert to the paint. And Davis slams it home.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Now Sasser. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Stolen by Gafford. Christie against Cunningham. Nice shot by Christie. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Now here's LeVert. To the inside. Holland. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Sasser. And Dallas with a change here, too. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Dallas leading by 19. Davis a screen. The three from Russell. Gets the three to fall.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Holland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Holland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pistons trail by 19. Inside, here's Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Davis. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Lively with a screen on Levert. Russell from outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Holland, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Russell against Cunningham. High post Davis. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Stewart. Here's Holland. Cunningham with the ball. Stewart, a screen on Russell. There's Cunningham with a 3. They grab their own miss. Duren, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
So crafty off the dribble. Russell stops on a dime and gets the separation he needs.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Robinson in for Levert. Dallas also making some changes. Washington's checked in for Marshall. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie. And Flagg subbed in for Russell. Pass to Flagg. Thompson with a screen. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Harris on the wing. Checked by Davis. And it's blocked by Davis.
He is such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker.
Thompson with a steal. Robinson passes to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Lively. Thompson outside. Davis with a screen on Robinson. Down low. Oh, stolen by Harris. And here's Robinson. The 3 ball. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist of the night. Washington outside. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Duren. Checked by Davis. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Looking to end this cold spell. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Flagg. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And here's Cunningham. Here's Harris.
In the first half, he was getting himself to the line quite a bit. Since then, he's been a little less aggressive.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
The Mavericks lead by 14. Thompson fires. Misses the 3.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Now Cunningham. Duran, the screen. Here's Harris. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
That misses. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Duran with a screen on Davis. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duran. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
Leading by 12. Now Davis, tipped away. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Duran. Jams it home.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
.121 left in the fourth quarter.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good. That one's no good. Pistons trail by 11. Duran, the screen. Here's Cunningham. Oh, what a move! Davis pulls it down.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Anthony Davis.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham. Shot blocked. Davis against Harris. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.